Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's episode on Habitat Magazine. My name is Destiny Richie Blankton, and today I have with me the most beautiful Miss Doris Ogah, the 45th Miss Nigeria. Hello, Miss Nigeria.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to have you here today, and thank you for making time to speak with us. How are you doing?
It's a pleasure to be here today. Thank you for having me, and I feel absolutely amazing at this moment.
You've inspired so many young women in Nigeria and across the country, and we are excited to hear your journey. You ready to share?
Very much so.
Okay, so congratulations once again on being Miss Nigeria.
Thank you.
How has the journey been so far, and what has surprised you the most throughout your experience?
I would say the journey so far, if I were to use one word, has been extremely transformational. I've been pushed to grow in every sense of the word, and I'm extremely grateful for it. Coming into this role, there's no rule book, so you basically have to learn on the job. I would say what surprised me the most was how quickly it moved from a personal milestone to a public responsibility,
Okay.
because the office of Miss Nigeria is to serve. So I had to get into character, into my role almost immediately. But I'm very grateful for the experience so far.
That's great. So it's basically the growth.
Yes, the growth.
1 minute you're yourself,
It's
and
just
then the
about me,
next
and
minute
then
you're just
yeah.
Okay, that's good. So now that you wear the crown, like, how does it feel? Like, what does it mean to you personally wearing the crown?
To me personally, and I would always thank my organization for entrusting me with the crown, with the responsibility.
Yeah.
So for me, wearing the crown means trust from my organization, from the country, from the people that supported me throughout my journey.
Yeah.
And one thing about my responsibility that I'm very sure of is that I'm supposed to use my voice to amplify other voices, to inspire confidence, and contribute, and make sure that I contribute meaningfully wherever I find myself.
Right. So you're speaking for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. So in the course of your journey, has there been any social issue that matters to you most? Like you're most passionate about? Like when you hear about it, you're like, oh my God, I have to be there. I have to know what's going on. I want to speak. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Right from when I was in university, I've always been involved in early childhood education.
Early childhood?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I studied early childhood as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, just tell us about it. Tell us about it.
So early childhood education and job opportunities for young women,
Yeah.
especially in Nigeria. Because I believe that education is the foundation for any empowerment that you want to do. And that's one of the main things that drew me to the Miss Nigeria organization, because we have the Green Girl Company, and under the Green Girl Company, we have the Green Girl Academy. And one of the
Okay.
things we do is champion early childhood education for young girls.
Mhm.
So that's something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I will always be working towards.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
So as a public figure, as a spotlight, as an influencer, there's gonna be so much pressure, expectations, people having their opinions and all of that. How do you handle it?
I think one thing that I've come to terms with is that if you're in the public light, it does come with some form of responsibility.
Yeah.
But I've also, how I stay grounded is I've always had to remind myself that no one is perfect. We're all humans, and luckily I have an amazing support system as well. So they're always able to encourage me, also correct me when there are things that I should have done that I didn't do. So I would say, yeah, there's so many opinions, but I think it's very important to remain grounded in your values and be surrounded by people that can tell you the truth.
What role do you think platforms like pageantry will play in, empowering women and shaping national conversations and stuff?
I would say pageantry.
I mean, you've been in the pageantry before, so I mean, you've heard things, you've learned, you've unlearned, things should be done this way, that way. Moving forward in the next years, we should do things like this and not like this. So, like, what do you think?
I mean, so I've only been with the Miss Nigeria organization, so that's the perspective that I could speak of.
Okay.
And from what I've seen is pageantry, when used intentionally or when done intentionally, can have such a huge impact. We've been able to carry out so many projects since the inception of the Miss Nigeria organization. And for pageantry as a whole in Nigeria, I would say that it's an avenue to encourage women to speak boldly,
Right.
to lead more visibly, and I would say to have a chance to influence narratives beyond beauty.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. If I was to ask you what home means to you, what would you say? It's a deep sigh. Okay.
Home to me would be where I can rest.
Right.
First of all, where I can rest and recharge.
Very true.
Very
So
important.
if I was to ask you, what kind of environment helps you stay grounded and inspired? You say it's a place where you can rest and just,
Yeah, it could be a place, a thing, or a person, but generally where you can rest.
Right. So would you like to tell us about your dream home? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, where you like it to be located, what you want it to feel like, just
Okay. Ideally, for me, my dream would be Mediterranean style, because it's extremely cozy, and I always feel like that's where you can raise generations because it's
Right.
very warm, very family oriented. So I want to be located in the country because I've lived my whole life in the city. So I like to rest. So I
Right. You
believe,
mentioned that
yeah, I
already.
believe it's a place where I can just go and rest.
Yeah.
What I would want it to feel like, so my dad loves gardens, and when I was growing up, we always had a garden wherever we lived.
Yeah.
So right from when I was a child, right from when I lived with my parents up until now, there's always a garden in my compound. So I would say my future home would definitely have a garden. My home would be filled with loved ones because family is very close to me. I have a tiny family. So filled with loved ones, a garden, a sunroom because I have so many hobbies. So that would just basically be my safe haven, definitely a sunroom. And then most importantly, I want to travel.
Okay.
And I would love to fill my home with pieces that I've picked up from all over the world.
Yeah, right.
So ideally, that's what I want my future home to feel like.
So when you have guests come in and they're like, "Oh my god, where did you get this?" You'll be
I'll say, "Can I give you a tour?"
So, okay, and then you start telling them the story.
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell us about your personal style. Yeah.
Okay. For me, I would say my personal style is very elegant, very comfortable, fashionable. I don't do trends. I like to wear how I feel at that particular moment. So yeah, elegant, confident, and comfortable.
Right. Elegant, confident, and comfortable. So do you have like a beauty or wellness routine?
Yes,
you like to share?
do. I would love to share. First one is, and I got this from my mom. She's a huge advocate for this, always preaching it. Always drink water first thing in the morning before you do anything because it detoxifies you.
It does.
So always drink water. And the second one would be to sleep. I don't play with my sleep. I think it's very important because it rests not just your body but also your mind. So I would say drink water and get enough sleep.
For the last question, looking ahead, what legacy would you like your reign to leave behind? Like, what statement would you like the 45th Miss Nigeria to be known for?
I'd say the legacy that I would like to leave behind would be one of impact. It's very easy to make plans and not follow through, and we see that a lot. So I've made a conscious effort to move from conversation into action, especially because it's not just for me, but it's also for girls and women around the world, not just in Nigeria, to show that it's possible to achieve these things. So I would say my legacy would be impact
and action.
Impact and action.
Yeah. It was such a pleasure speaking to you. Your confidence is so adorable.
Oh, thank you so much. You too.
Thank you. And thank you so much for representing Nigeria so beautifully.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. And I just want to say a big thank you to Habitat Magazine for having me today. It's been such a pleasure. The interview has been so amazing. And I've followed your magazine for years now, and I've admired the work that you do. I've seen a couple of my future homes in there as well. And I just want to say thank you so much for what you do for the real estate sector in Nigeria, for spotlighting industry leaders. And last issue, I saw most influential women, and I was very impressed by that. But well done, and I hope to see your growth over the next
so much, Miss Ogah. It was good to have you on here. Stay tuned, guys, for our next episode on HabitatMagazineNG.com.